All right. What's happening out there, peoples? Yeah, it's another beautiful day here in the Philippines. Want to go over a couple things, man. Yesterday I went to Chaton, looked at some property down there on the beach. On the beach now, guys, for 1.8 million pesos. That's about $38,000. It is around 500 square meters. It has a cement concrete house, which is standard here, 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, a long living room and kitchen. And then in front of it is more property. It's probably another 100 150 feet straight to the beach. Um, it has two old houses that were there. I guess it looks like Odette may have wiped them out or something. But anyway, the two houses can be removed. That's not a problem. It is 1 hour and 10 minutes from Dumaguete. So if any of you guys are interested in this thing, maybe worth, I mean, anything on the beach. Anything on the beach is worth money here. I'm going to tell you that because I do real estate. You know that because I am smart, because I am a South Carolina boy. Look at there, man. Anybody knows, you know. What does that stand for? There's your trivia for today. What's that shirt stand for? I think you guys know. So anyway, down there looking at that yesterday. Had 3 earthquakes yesterday. I ain't felt a damn thing because I'm blazing down the road in my 4-wheel drive. Shit, it's like an earthquake half the time when I'm in that summit anyway. So yeah, it's cool. But the seas were rough as hell yesterday, just slamming. Now things have calmed down, almost dead calm, which is kind of the way I like it sometimes. But anyway, this video here, I wanted to kind of do a little bit more. I need to tell everybody like our love story, me and my wife, how we met, shit we've been through. So here we go. Okay. I had mentioned this in earlier videos briefly and stuff, but I'm going to give you the full picture since I have new subscribers. And hell, I don't go back and watch a lot of old videos and shit anyway, man. Who the hell wants to scroll? My damn finger gets tired. Shit, man. I get finger cramps going on with this shit. So anyway, if anybody knows, you know. I met her when I was singing in Dipolog City, Mindanao. I had been there for 6 months. I had been looking for Lady Perfect everywhere. Could not find her. Met nice girls, really nice girls, didn't fool around, wasn't no chick boy, nothing like that. But anyway, I'd be nice girls, and there were, some that were beautiful. There were some that were sexy. There were some that were intelligent, great conversationalists. But I couldn't find the package. I couldn't find all those qualities in one girl. And so I was singing one night, and in walked my wife, Richie. And damn, man, I knew that was the one for me. I knew it instantly. I don't necessarily believe in love at first sight. Maybe love at first bite for sure, but love at first sight. But I damn it got my ass. I can tell you that, man, real fast. So I sang her a couple songs. I sang her Bon Jovi, Bed of Roses, Here Without You, Wherever You Will Go. I'll Be by Edward McCain, so homeboy's pouring on all the charm, everything I got. And I pulled out all my bag of tricks. So she came down, I begged her friend, I said, please let her come sit down and talk to me. So we were talking about the Bible, we was talking about, she had heard that I was singing there. She didn't know me, but she had heard through the church that we were in because I was just going to church. And so somebody said, there's a foreign singer up here. You ought to go check him out. So she comes up there in her nursing outfit. Oh, my God. Dipolog City Medical College. Killed me, man. My fucking eyeballs almost died right there. Hell. Thought they were going to pop out of my head. So anyway, I begged her. I said, come, please. I said, let me get your number and all. Well, I didn't have a phone. This was 2004. I didn't even have a cell phone. Didn't need one because I wasn't out chit-chatting and horse shit like that. So they used to have something called Chica. It's an app that you could use in the internet cafe. So I got her number. Next day, I ran to the internet cafe, messaged her, let's go to church today. Was really excited about that. I said, maybe this is the good Christian girl that I want. Plus, she's sexy. She's a good conversation. She's funny. She's fun. She don't care what other people think. Which was a big, big thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but she didn't care what other people think because we had each other. We were together. It was us. We were a freaking team already. So we started hanging out. I went to go to church, okay, and she didn't show up. So I'm freaking out, man. I go back to the internet cafe. I'm like, where in the hell you at? Ah, God, man. I said, hell, I got up. I, went over there. Da, 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 da. You wasn't there. And she starts laughing like women do. Love fucking with us, Get us all worked up and then laugh at us. So she told me she was at another church. I didn't realize there were two in DePaul City. We were both Jehovah's Witnesses. So, I'm thinking, oh, man, she can't be lying to me. Homegirl ain't no player. I know, man. She ain't going to break my heart, man. So she messaged me, and we went out that afternoon, and we walked on the beach, and we talked, and we rode motorcycles, and we did that continually. We were inseparable after that. She was still going to school. I'd sit around and wait till she got out of school to come over to the house. Couldn't wait to get her over there, and we'd go out riding and let's go get something to eat. I remember we went to the ocean. We were swimming, and the fish just came jumping out of the water like a freaking miracle. I don't know. I've seen it twice here, but I don't know whether something was after them or whatever. Me and her down there with our shirts, catching fish. And I mean, dude, it was like, God, so much fun. She wasn't jealous. She wasn't worried about anything about me. She knew I was in love with her, so she was just running with the game there. So anyway, we were together for I guess 2 months, 1 month. No, always together 1 month. And of course, being you get that Twitter pated stage in the beginning when you can't keep your hands off each other. Of course, I got slapped about 50 times, because I wasn't supposed to, do whatever, flirting. So I got slapped and shit, and hell, I just come back for more, and I'm like, hell, this is just my game, shit. So anyway, we wound up, she got pregnant. I think the first night, definitely. I think Filipinas have a third ovary, as a freaking bonus or something, man, but she got pregnant that night, So, and I wanted a baby, I did. So anyway, she was fighting me on it. We shouldn't be together, and and all this stuff. And I'll let my mother raise the baby, and I just kept going and going. No, I love you. I want you to be with me. I want us to be together. So I'd fight constantly for us. So then we actually moved to another island, working. I started going back to the U.S. because we didn't have money. I had actually lived in the mountain. Here, let me put that part in there before we go any further. When she was pregnant, I gave up my house in DePaul City, and I moved to Mindanao jungle, 8 kilometers up in the hills. I mean, some of these places ain't never seen a damn footprint before. So I went up there with her the whole time she was pregnant. We were broke. We were doing movies at a chicken house. I'd set up a TV and a stereo, and it was a mud floor, so when it would rain, everybody's picking up their feet and shit. But we were charging 5 pesos for 2 movies. Well, we would do that all weekend long. So we'd make, 700 pesos a week, and we lived on that. We was happy as hell. So you guys out there wanting to know, hey, man, what can I live on? Well, we did that, okay? We didn't have a motorcycle, so we didn't have the registration fees and all that shit. I didn't need no damn license because I was a redneck. Shit, I could run faster than the damn police. My legs is twice as damn long, so it didn't matter. So anyway, I stayed up there, trying to make it work. I was going to try farming. I was going to try doing a little store. We had actually started building a little bamboo store because I was not going to leave her and my baby. I was not going to do it. Absolutely not. I will not leave you here by yourself. I loved her that much. So anyway, after 3 months of eating, I lived just like a Filipino. I ate bulad, I ate maize. There were times it was only maize, as long as I had some salt, some asin or whatever, I was okay, because my father always said, don't matter if you eat a steak or if you eat a piece of bread or whatever, you still feel the same in the end. You're full. So I was, thank God I had that. I had my woman. Nobody spoke English other than her up there, so that was kind of awkward. But it was willing to stay. Regardless, I was willing to stay. So right before she had the baby, we moved to Cebu, the province of Cebu in Bato. And we stayed there for a couple years. I built a house. I built a half concrete and half native house because I was a builder. And I did that through the course of going back to the United States. I would go back probably 3 to 4 months a year, and then I would go back 8 to 9 months a year in the Philippines. We would keep putting money in stores and sorry stores and piggeries and selling coconuts and damn harvesting bananas and selling fish and anything we could do. Vigioki machines, we started that, and that seemed to be the only business. So I went back and bought a multi-cab, 12-valve, four-wheel drive. I think it was like $3,000 back then. You can get them here everywhere. They're Japanese surplus. So they're not brand new because you got to change the steering. It's illegal to drive on that side of your vehicle. So they come in from Japan and they got to be reversed. Anyway, keep going. We had a motorcycle. We were barely making it. So it came to a point to where we could not make it here in Bato. So we transferred to Cebuland over in Dumaguete. Well, there was a lot more to do over there. I was doing DJing over there. That was only $7 a night. And then we were renting karaoke machines. We had 2 of them, so that was $7 and $7. So that was $14. No, it wasn't even that much. That's like $22 a day on a good day. And then I was doing acoustic shows too. I was singing with other Filipinos. We would go in and do acoustic shows and everything. And of course, we had another baby, a daughter by then. So my wife is home, constantly with the babies, taking care of the baby. Look at the baby, take care of the baby. She was going and cooking and walking and everything else. So, we were a team. We were making it, man. We're making it together. She didn't want me to leave. And so anyway, it just got to the point, man. I was sitting in Taiwan waiting for my visa. And I said, that's not going to work. Everything we tried here as a business failed, and I have seen it so many times with so many foreigners. So as a piece of small advice outside of the topic here, man, watch what you do with your damn money. If you invested in something, most times, unless it's something big and profitable, it ain't going to fucking make it. So anyway, I wound up going back to the United States. I said, I got to go back. So I started working. I worked a year. I got my kids there. My wife came there. I finally got her and the baby last. Got her there. And so once I got her there, everything changed. All of a sudden I didn't have her all the time. And I'm a big boy. I know everybody goes to work. I ain't stupid. I knew she was going to have a job and I was going to have a job, and we were going to have a life, an American life, which is not like a Filipino life. You lose all that you had here. You're not, unless you're rich, going back to America and you're retired or some shit there. But, she's going to work, so you're going to lose all that time with her. Here, your money lasts, and that's why we wanted to come back, because guess what? Right now, we could spend all that time together that we wanted to do before. And we have money. We're not broke. Jesus Christ, man. I own 7 properties up here. I'm getting ready to finish a $250,000 house. Ain't like we ain't got no damn money. Now we got the time. So just wanted to let everybody know that, we have more toys here than we had in the United States. We have trucks, we have cars, we have 4 motorcycles at last count. No, excuse me, we got 5 motorcycles. You know, we got lounge chairs, we got speakers, we got barbecue grills, we got a brand new videoke machine, man, we don't even use. You know, we got gym equipment, we got guitars, we got, you know, everything we never had. And all of a sudden it's new here. So the thing that I wanted to let everybody know is how much we loved each other. Because when we went back to the U.S., she worked with me. She wanted to work with me. So we were together, but it's different working together because she saw me under stress. You know, there was days I'm sure she didn't want to be around me because people in America are hard to work for. You know, I don't give a damn if you're good natured or whatever. People are hard to work for. So we tried that for about a year, and I couldn't find any help over there. That's why my business succeeds over here, and it was failing in the United States. So she went to work at a grocery store, and she worked at night, which was even worse because we barely saw each other. It was only like 2 shifts in the night. So, you know, we knew we had to do it. We just kept going. We didn't complain or anything like that. You know, we knew we had a family we were trying to raise and do the best for them and build and all that. So then we bought some property, and, you know, we worked on it together. You know, all her days off and stuff, you know, instead of sleeping, she would come out there and work with me. So, you know, she is an outstanding woman. She is in every way, shape, and form. The only thing that's probably contributed to where we're at now, because people say, well, you don't need the money and you got your time, so why are y'all apart and stuff. So I know she wants to try her career and do that a little bit too, but she's not leaving us. But at the same time, she said, you know, that I know she'll get bored at times, but I'm like, you know, there's so much to do. I got a friend here, Sam. He's the greatest guy. I love this guy to death, man. He's from England. And he sounds like he was kind of where me and my wife was at, trying to make it here and all that. And he's got a nice wife and all. And they were talking about going back to England. And I said, dude, well, you know, when you do go, we might go with you. So, you know, we have that opportunity. We just got here, you know, so she ain't going back to the province and living in the mountain, you know, for God's sakes. I mean, me and her are going to travel. The kids are almost grown. Right now, Elvis, he's out of school, so it's Jammer and Princess, you know, and Elvis can pretty much kind of handle getting them to school. So we could take off to Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, you know, and see some of these places that we were never able to do because we were always working parents. So we have the opportunity for that. So I just want her to come home. That's it. I want the girl, the cute little bouncy dam, and she is cute and bouncy again, okay? And I don't want to hear, oh, everybody changes. Well, if you change for the best, that's good. If you change for the worst, that's fucking bad, you know. We have our family here. My daughter misses her intensely. She misses her mama. This is confusing for her. She's scared that if my wife, when my wife comes back, let me put it like that. When she comes back, that she's scared that, you know, what if she just up and leaves again? So see, I don't want to lose this closeness that our family has, because I've always fought from the get-go for our family, and you know, she has too. Hers has been more of a working angle and stuff. And, you know, I hated it in the U.S. because she worked at night. Things would have been a lot better, you know, if we were both kind of on the same page, you know. But periodically through the U.S. and all, she did work with me. She, you know, wintertime, we're out there in the snow. And Filipinos hate snow. Hey, you know, it's beautiful as long as you're sitting in there beside a damn warm-ass heater. But as far as getting out there in it, man, ooh, you know, you better suit up or really develop a taste for it. And I'm sure there's some Filipinos that do. They enjoy that. But, you know, my wife, she didn't like freezing. But, you know, we'd go to the lakes, frozen lakes. We actually went to a ski hill up in Wolf Creek, and we had the greatest day of all, you know, sledding up there with the kids and their friends and hauling ass. And, you know, we had so many great times together, hiking in the woods. That ain't counting the fun we had in the Philippines. You know, we had that in Colorado, and it just got too overwhelming. I mean, I got to where I was so stressed, I didn't want to be around myself, much less, you know, my family seeing me like that, you know. And we had to go. So since I've been here, people say, man, you look 20 years younger. Dude, I feel like I am 21 again. You know, I love it. So I told her, I said, we have each other. We have time. We have money. Just come home, baby. So everybody out there, all you subscribers and stuff, I appreciate everything, all the positive comments and stuff like that. But I wanted to do this video so y'all know a lot about the rest of the story that we have. Because my daddy always had a saying, he said, nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. And if most people are smart, they ain't gonna tell everybody what goes on behind closed doors, you know. So, I mean, we were happy, and I think it was just a little overwhelming. And now she's went back, and God, dude, she lost 20 pounds, and man, Jesus Christ, you know, I'm like a kid in an eye candy store, you know, shit. I can't keep my eyes off of her and stuff, you know. It's like almost we're trying to go back to that point, and you can. Don't think, oh, everybody changes, you know, and all. That ain't the way it works. You know, you can change. You can go back. You can be the inner child that you have there that's never left, you know, and have fun again. You don't care about what people think. That's another big thing here in the Philippines, okay? I always said it was traffic. Another thing is the freaking gossip. The gossip that goes on here, man. I mean, you know, it's always chicka, 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 chicka. You know, this is your husband. When my husband has more subscribers, and and you know, we live here, and I have this money. Who gives a jack shit? You know, at the end of the day, we are all the same. We all put our pants on the same damn way, one leg at a time, son. You know, when all that money and shit falls apart, you look at who's around you then. That's what love is. That's what friends are. When you lose it all and then you band together like a band of brothers, you know, and sisters. You ain't gonna leave the sisters out. You know that, man. You know that. But yeah, that's what love is about. And I just, you know, and I know a lot of people. I know a lot of Filipinos that have gone to America and they lose part of their Filipino heart. They start, it's not like Kulis's channel, Becoming Filipino. It should be a blog on Filipinos becoming American, because a lot of Filipinos do. And I ain't saying it all, okay? Easy, guys. Don't be kicking your TV and shit, you know. But some Filipinos, they come back and they lose half their Filipino heart, and that's the fun part. See, what's the old saying? A man marries a woman hoping she'll never change, and a woman marries a man hoping she can change him. Okay, it's in their nature, you know. So I was a good worker over there, actually a fantastic worker there. But guess what? I'm working here too. I'm building houses here better than I did in Colorado. I have crews here. We make money here. And I don't have to be there every day. So everything can be done to where we have time together here now. And I have my business. So this is the package. You know, I have my beautiful wife. I have my kids, my family. They have their mother. You know, we don't have to work. We don't have to go back. You know, when I die, when I'm dead, when I'm gone, you know, if you want to go back then, you know, but for now, God damn, just come home, baby. Just come home. All right. All right. All right.